One of my favorite and everyone's favorites things about Easter morning is, of course, brunch.
Brunch. And we've got some great stuff for you today. Michelle is here to tell you about some great foods that you want at Easter. And I hate to say this, but I might be stealing a quiche from today's set food.
It's all yours.
That looks incredible.
I was going to say she brought some spoons and some forks and plates, so
did.
I think taste testing is a key part of today.
So what do you guys usually do for brunch?
Well,
Or
we go out.
egg bake. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit easier to make an egg bake because
Okay.
you just layer
Okay.
things. So egg bake, fresh fruit, possibly pancakes, depends.
Well, after today, hopefully you'll be wanting to make a crust. Okay? This
Okay.
is just a classic quiche recipe. You know, you can have 150 different kinds of variations. This particular one has Gruyere cheese with some fresh spinach in there, a little bit of onion.
Wow.
For my table on Sunday, I'm going to be making
I'm just sniffing. I was smelling it.
roasted asparagus with a little bit of goat cheese and some fresh lemon zest.
Wow.
Yum.
So I'm going to show you how to make a crust.
Okay.
And it's going to basically take you start to finish with the custard, because I do it in 2 steps. I make the crust the night before and I put it in the freezer, okay? Because that way you don't have to blind bake it. Some purists really say you don't, blind baking, do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, that's making your crust and putting rice or beans or some pie weights with some tin foil and then par baking it for a few minutes. And I like this recipe because it eliminates one of those steps.
Yeah.
So let's get started. Who's going to do the rolling?
Chris is. He's got the
Okay.
muscle.
Okay. So if you don't have a scale, go ask for the Easter Bunny to buy one, because that is just the best way to have a perfect crust. So we have 150 grams of flour. On Michelle's table, Facebook, I will supply the recipes that I'm showing you today. And I have a half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, I have a half a cup of unsalted butter. Butter. You know me and butter. Okay, and this is cold or it can be frozen. And what you want to do is you want to pulse it till it just has a little cornmeal. You want to still be able to see those pieces of butter.
Okay.
Okay.
So you want chunks.
You do. Okay. And just pulse it.
Me?
Yep.
I'm in charge?
You bet.
If it's not perfect, then I'm sorry. Is it
And I
almost
put
there?
Almost there.
I could have done longer pulses.
Okay, and so what I have is I have 1 egg here and 2 tablespoons of water. You've got it. Look
That's
at that.
it?
You bet.
Okay.
Okay,
Ugh.
there we go.
It was not difficult, but I made it sound
Okay, here we
difficult.
go. And the faster you go, the better it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Faster pulses or?
You want to keep everything cold and you don't want the butter to melt. And what you just mix it till it forms a ball.
So I see
there.
it. It's starting.
It's almost there. There you go.
And then you stop.
Yep, you stall.
Okay.
Okay? You taking over?
This
I
is
might
the
have
part
you
where
do
you're
this
in
because
charge.
this looks like it's going to be flour intensive.
No, it's pretty easy. It really, truly is.
It looks easy, but I don't want a bunch of flour
But you
all
know,
over me.
it's, you don't want to use a lot of flour because it will toughen up the dough.
Okay.
Okay?
So just a tiny little bit.
A little
Don't
tiny
get
bit.
crazy
You bet.
with it.
That's right. And you don't have
Now
to.
this is going to turn into that?
It's going to turn into that.
Wow.
The crust part.
I know, but look how good that crust looks like. It was, I mean, that's like magazine
Store-bought,
kind of
yeah.
crust. Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, it is
You
Michelle.
sure you don't want to do this?
No,
You really?
take
He
the
just wants to be
reins.
a
Hey.
taste tester today.
Yes.
Okay. And this, just do a few little turns.
Because
Look
you
at
don't
how-
want it to stick.
Right. See, now you look at all those little specks of butter. That's what
Okay.
you want.
Oh,
Okay,
is that
that's
what
going to
that
right.
is?
Yep.
So it's okay to make it look freckly.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Okay.
That's going to give you the flakiness. Okay.
So how do you know how, if you don't have a fancy measurement thing, how just kind of maybe keep putting it in there until you
Well,
see?
I'll tell you, if you don't have a quiche pan or if you don't have a food processor, you can use a ready-made pie crust, the deep dish ones, and then just make sure it's thawed out a little bit, and then make the the sides a little bit taller.
Tall.
And they don't have to know that it's not homemade.
Or do it Michele's way, since that will be the best
But see
way.
how easy it is?
That does look pretty darn easy.
Yeah. Just make a little turns. So you know my, this
Oh,
is
it's
just a
getting
little
warm.
warmer than what I'm usually used to. But you guys get the gist of it here.
Yeah. So once you put that in there, you put it in the freezer. When you take it out the next day, you're ready to just pour in your
That's
batter,
right.
and then you're good to
I made
go?
the crust last night and then put the custard in. Takes about 55 minutes to bake it. And you can even make it ahead if you want to.
She's going to cut it. Are you going to let her cut it?
Is that okay?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna cut it for you.
Absolutely.
Well, I just thought we'd show just what it looks like when it's all done.
So good.
Because then when you serve it for your guests, then you pull it out and it's like,
Oh my
There you go.
goodness, Michele.
look how perfect that is.
You know, and there's a lot of bad quiche recipes that are out there. There really is.
And let's just quickly tell people, not only can they follow you on Facebook, but also
Thank you, Christy.
you guys have the farmers market starting in April.
The third Saturday in April, I will be there. It's going to be at Prairie Roots Food Co-op. It's going to be outside. They're going to have games and music. And I will be there selling my French macaroons, along with my scones.
And your Facebook page again is?
Michele's Table.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You bet.
Thank you, Michele.
You bet.
All right, stay with us. We're talking real estate right after this. Thank
Fork.
you, Christy.